Hello, Notre Dame, and welcome to this week's NDP Live video announcements. I'm Carlo Lanza, and look who's back in the house. Straight from Kairos, it's Ava Cavanis.
Hey Saints, that's right Carlo. I've missed you guys, but I will say I'm a changed woman.
How so?
Well, I can't talk a lot about Kairos, but let's just say I made a lot of memories and I made a lot of new friends.
That's so awesome. I'm happy for you, and we're so glad you had a transformational experience. Kairos here at NDP is such a unique experience, and we encourage you all to go if you can. Our next Kairos retreat will take place January 25th through the 28th. For more information, please talk to Father Kurt.
For sure, Carlo, but enough about me. This week is actually our last video announcements for the year. Christmas is just around the corner, and as you can see, we decided to dress the studio up with some lights and a nice cozy fire.
It is pretty toasty in here.
Ooh.
And
where's the hot chocolate?
Yeah, there we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
So delicious. Oh yeah, back to the script. It's hard to believe that finals are just a few days away. Last week, we got some tips from Miss Heisler, which were definitely helpful. So we decided to get some more opinions on stress-free studying.
Hi Saints, I'm here with 3 tips for studying for your finals. First of all, good luck. You guys are gonna do great. Tip number 1 is to handwrite things. It's seriously, the science is out there that handwriting really does allow for your brain to process the information in different ways. So it'll help you to study from those study guides if you actually handwrite things. Tip number 2 is to find music that works for you without lyrics. Spotify is a great place to look. I personally have 2 playlists I typically go to. There's one that says classical music for studying, but personally this time of year, I look for something that's a little more Christmassy, but instrumental. So there's one that you can look for that as well. My last tip for you is to meet with your teachers. Your teachers are here to help you and guide you and to give you advice about what to study and how to study. Each subject is similar in a lot of ways, but also really different, and your teachers will be there to help you and to guide you in that way. Good luck, guys, and we'll see you on the other side.
Thank you, Mrs. McBride. And to get some different perspectives, we spoke with some students too about their secret study tips.
Just find a good study spot, like BlackRock, Barnes & Noble, Starbucks. Just sit there for hours on end until you get something done. Don't procrastinate.
Print out your final study guide, talk to your teachers. You'll do fine.
Yeah.
Some good study tips I would recommend is to make your own Quizlet. This helps you remember it better. Get a lot of sleep and just make sure you're eating healthy.
One of the biggest final tips I could give is definitely just going into your teachers and talking with them personally, like one-on-one, just about maybe any questions you have or like any specific content that you want to go over.
So one thing I love to tell underclassmen is to go on to Kahoot and Quizlets and stuff, because all the upperclassmen have made Quizlets for the past classes. So look up our names and look up the classes, because they'll always have those there for you to study. And also something I always do is listen to music if you're studying by yourself, and also find time to study with your friends, but do both, not one or the other.
Definitely catch lots of Z's night before. Eat healthy, nutritious foods.
Eat brain food. Eat fish, that's brain food, so eat that before, and that will really help you on the final exam.
And study.
Yeah, you should, don't cram it for the last minute. You should study before,
yeah. Good luck to you all.
Some tips I have for studying for finals would be to, just crush your studying and tackle it head on. And make sure you eat a lot of food the night before and the day of your finals, and while you're studying, of course. And then just get a good night's sleep, and just make sure you know what you're gonna test on. I don't know. Yeah. Get after it. Go Saints.
Thanks guys, super helpful. I would say that my one main tip would be to make Quizlets. For me, I'm a very flashcard oriented person, so Quizlets is the best.
My main tip is don't procrastinate, but I tend to do it anyways, so yeah.
Well, we wish all of our Saints the best of luck next week, and just remember to breathe. Now on to other news. NDP's music department concert featuring jazz ensemble, guitar orchestra, Bella Voice, and concert choir is tonight at 7 p.m. in the St. Catherine of Bologna Performing Arts Center. And admission is free, Saints. House points are awarded to those who show up and support our NDP performers.
Listen up, seniors. Please stop by the counseling office to pin the College Board for any schools that you have been accepted to. Also, please send all scholarship info you have been awarded to Mrs. Cusano at lcusano@ndpsaints.org. Please report all scholarships, even the ones you decline.
Speaking of senior news, the deadline to turn in all materials for your senior yearbook ads is January 15th. Also, your baby pictures are due by December 15th. So set those reminders, and if you have any other questions, please see Mrs. Strolik.
The NDP chapter of the National Honor Society is collecting toys and games to brighten the holiday season for local children in need. This year, faculty, staff, and students will join forces to collect gifts and earn house points. Every toy or game counts as one house point. The house with the most points will win a special prize given out when we return from holiday break. But Saints, time is running out. You only have until December 13th before the toy box is locked up. Donations are collected in the CCI each morning from 7:30 to 7:55 a.m. and after school from 2:30 to 3 p.m.
And don't forget, VHP's annual candy drive ends tomorrow. Donated candy goes to help Military Assistant Mission with their Christmas banquet for military families. Drop off your donations in the comm.
All right, it's time to find out what's new in NDP's sports world. For that, we turn it over to Duke Fry.
How's it going, Saints? I'm Duke Fry with your sports highlights. The girls soccer team opened their season at the Coyote Classic with a victory over Chaparral last Saturday on a last-second goal. They then go on to play Perry tomorrow, plus a home match against Saguaro happening today. The boys soccer program reached the semifinals of the Solace Hop Classic Cup at Desert Ridge with victories over Poston Butte and ALA Ironwood. They traveled to Saguaro today for a rematch of a 4A quarterfinal playoff game from last season. The wrestling program opens their season today at Marcos Deniza at 4 p.m. and will compete in a tournament at Sunny Slope High School on Saturday. The D1 hockey team closed out a 3-0 weekend in Las Vegas with an 8-1 victory over La Jolla on Saturday and 6-0 win over Capistrano on Sunday at the Anaheim Ducks Las Vegas Showcase. The D3 team went 1-1 after a tough 3-2 loss on Sunday. For more information on sports news and to purchase tickets, head on over to ndpsaints.org/the-scoop.
It's now time for our favorite segment of the week, Saint of the Week. We have all kinds of athletes here at NDP, but we rarely get to highlight student success stories outside of school. This NDP sophomore is quiet on campus, but he's quite a Spartan warrior on the side of mountains. He recently completed a trifecta Spartan race series, which included a trip to Big Bear Lake, where the elevation change for the race was 7,000 feet.
Wow.
I can't wait to hear about this.
My name is Joseph Johnston. I am a sophomore here at NDP, and I am a Spartan athlete. What a Spartan race is it's a race consisting of anywhere from a 5K to around 15 miles with a few obstacles, anywhere from like 20 to 30. These can vary from crawling under barbed wire to scaling an 8-foot wall to crawling through a tube. So I just completed what is known as a trifecta, which is in a calendar year you have to complete a sprint, which is a 5K with 20 obstacles, a super, which is about 8 miles with 25 obstacles, and a beast, which is about half marathon plus with obstacles. To mentally prepare for something like that, you would have to probably do some hill work and just get yourself in the mindset of, this is going to be hard, I need to just power through it. I like doing the Spartan races mostly because it's a fun challenge to complete it, and after you're done with the Spartan race, you really feel a sense of self-accomplishment, like you did something big.
Talk about endurance. Way to go, Joseph. You are NDP's Saint of the Week. And Saints, keep those nominations coming. If you know a student or NDP teacher or staff member that deserves recognition for something they did, email Mr. Henderson at jhenderson@ndpsaints.org.
We now want to thank Black Rock Coffee at Thompson Peak and Bell for being NDP Live's video announcements official sponsor.
That is all the news we have for you this week, Saints. Good luck next week and have a wonderful holiday break.
See you in 2022.
Got it all figured out, wanna do this right.